Hey, it's Blake Callahan with HungerGames, commentating on our 5th Hunger Games episode. I hope you enjoy the wreckage as well as the music, and if you do, just hit the like and subscribe button. Today I'll be playing the Endermage kit, which when you right-click the portal, it teleports any person in the Y coordinate in a 2-block radius to that location. You are also teleported to this location, and you get 5 seconds of invulnerability, which allows you to size up your opponent, seeing if they have full iron, and it allows the enemy to see if they want to run or fight. I go up here and I see these two guys and decide to focus on one, and then after I kill him, I head over to the archer and just strafe to the side to kill archers because they will not ever be able to hit you when you do it. I follow my magical compass to the next person, and he seems to be in a ravine. So I want to use my Endermage portal to pull him up, but he starts running away, and when you run away you have the huge advantage on catching them because you can decide if you want to cut off a little from the path that they are taking and finally catch them. I grab some mushrooms to get some more mushroom stew for later fights and head over to my next opponent. And when I start fighting this guy, it's just the worst wreckage I've ever seen in my life, as I combo him so bad that he can't even hit me with his blazing rod to disarm me. Then once again I head over with my compass and start killing this guy who is entirely defenseless without any weapons in his hands, and it's just 2-hit. Kill the sheep just because I think it's a chameleon at first, and one more hit just doesn't hurt, and it can make sure Berserker might hit it one time, I don't know. And head up to the mountain because I see this guy, but I pass him thinking he had run up there, but he didn't, and chase him down just a little and finally get him. I saw a person up there and I start heading up there, breaking these blocks to head up when I should have just pulled out some blocks and towered up to attack him. He just falls and dies. Then I eat the Cookie Monster cookies that I received from killing a Cookie Monster earlier in the game. Head through the forest and I see this person and start attacking him, but he speed hacks away, falls into a little hole, and I catch up a little. He's still speed hacking, but it's too fast for him, and I still get another hit, but he does get away. And I start chasing him, and I tell him that I'm viding, so I'm going to report him. But so I use my compass. I'm just going to find another person, thinking that I have no chance in finding this person. But he shoots me and I find him again. But speed packs won't help this person, as it doesn't save him at all. And I kill him. Then, using my compass, I head over to my next target. But I have a plan. If they're underground, I dig a 2x1 block hole and I port them up. But I port up 2 people and my plan fails, and I can't place the block to trap him in the hole. I start attacking that guy. His friend actually kills his teammate, and then I start killing this guy, but he doesn't have soup, so I'm able to kill him with quite ease. So I start changing my stuff up, and forgot to record 20 seconds of this, so it's missing that 20 seconds. And I see a village, but I don't go in at all because I know it's already been raided. I see a person underground, but he's in a massive cave system, and he moves quite far away from where I actually was. So I could follow my compass over, and I see him, and he has a lot of iron. So I take all his iron and quickly make myself a full set easily with about 20 iron to spare. So then after I'm done, I close up shop and set up my inventory, go on my next adventure of fighting. So I break the blocks to get out, and use my magical compass as always to head on to my new targets. I'm crossing the plain and then through the forest, just wondering how far away this person is going to be. I kind of think he's at the edge of the map, or maybe he's going to be in a tower, I don't know. And I eat my carrots. I see this guy, he's in a hole. I don't know if they were a team or not, but I jump in the hole and I just kill both of them by jumping, block hitting, and hotkeying. Then there's also a person nearby underground, so I start searching for him. I know he's nearby because I see his nameplate. And I try to use my Endermage method. He's right here, but it takes a little while, and he's not even there. I see his name, but I fail once more. He's not there. The mountain's kind of giving like a weird angle at where he is. And I finally get him. I put him in my trap, and then it's over for him. So I jump into his hole, jump, block, hit, swing, hotkey, he's dead. And then I break out my way out of the hole and throw out all my stuff and head on to my new target. Then I fill a bucket of water because bucket of water is one of the most useful things in the Hunger Games. It allows you to scale towers, go down long distances without having to dig your way down, other stuff like that. Oh, takes you out of fire if you get put in lava. And I use it to get down this massive mountain, and then I stumble upon the feast, not even looking for it at all. So I use this to go down, and I start attacking it. He just has no health and no soup, so he's just a 2-hit kill. This person goes over to picks up his stuff, and he's trying to run away, and his face just backwards kind of makes it all freaky. But I head back to the feast and start taking out the fires, because I always hit the fires and start getting lit on fire. And I'm talking in the chat, and then this guy starts attacking me. I almost die, and I start fighting him. And it's just a long fight. I start comboing him, and he starts running away, and I think he's on a low amount of soups. So I chase him like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get him. But jump down on him, fighting him. He just does not run out of soups. He starts running away, and I decide to just fill my inventory with more soups because it's gonna help me later. So I begin to chase him once more, but he's not ready, and he just continues to run. And he starts to use his flint and steel, and when you're chasing someone on fire, you have no chance because you're just gonna stop sprint jumping. And I was getting a little bit too far away from the feast, so I go back knowing that he has a sense of urgency that he needs to come back to the feast, otherwise it's entirely over for him. And I throw away a few of my stuff, trying to get more space for my soups, so I can more easily switch between soups and maybe not have to make more soups when I'm doing this. And he's talking, and he's saying he needs help to kill me, but there's only one other person in the game, and he's like, oh. And he comes up, and the feast is about to start, and he just runs off because he's quite scared. And I get these nice diamond legs, putting me an even larger advantage in armor against him. And he tries to loot the feast, but I stop him. And every time he tries to run away, he uses his flint and steel to light me on fire, and it gets very annoying. And I start comboing him, and I think I'm gonna get him, but he runs away. So I go and I try to make more stuff, and I put my water bucket so I can counter his flint and steel. He continues to try to loot in the feast, and we have a little bit more of a skirmish. He's doing actually pretty well this time, but then I start comboing him. And if he stayed a little bit longer to fight me, he could have actually killed me because I was out of soups. But I placed my water so I could switch soups, and he puts his flint and steel so he could run away as well. And he comes back, and I try to eat food, but I have this sense of urgency to stop him from before getting any diamond. And I almost die right there with the 2 hearts. I continue fighting him, and I get a few. I think I'm comboing him, but he uses flint and steel once more to get away. So I run back to my water pool just to get rid of my fire, but he chases me down, and he almost gets me right there. But I continue to fight him, and he uses flint and steel to once more get away. And I decide to switch my soups. So I decided to take out my lava bucket and fight fire with lava, which lava does way more damage, knowing that if I get him stuck in it, it's almost over for him. So I begin to loot the feast once more, and he charges up on me, and I see him. I start fighting him once more. Miss my lava bucket, which I don't know how that missed him. Run back to the water. Then he starts fighting me. Continuing trying to loot the feast, but obviously not being very successful. Then he's charging me, which is the easiest way to place someone in lava, and I place it and he gets stuck. And I'm back here thinking if I should switch to it, and I'm like, no, I should go back and start trying to hit him in it, but I go at the last second and he gets out. And then he runs off to resoup, and I start to resoup as well. But I need to get to the water now, always whenever I'm lit on fire. So I try to check if I can see any more diamond, and I see him, and I was like, I need to get my lava bucket. So we go up for our last skirmish. I start fighting him. I place my lava bucket but miss, but I'm like, I should knock him into it and maybe get him stuck. He gets knocked into it, and I just start wailing on him, hitting him and hitting him and hitting him. But he just doesn't seem to die, and he fills out his water bucket, and I finally kill him right here. He was for sure the fight of the game, and I have to give him props. So I always loot the feast very fast, and there wasn't any TNT, so I couldn't blow it up, so I have to throw out all the diamond armor and anything that's decent. Then I head to my last opponent, and wondering if he's going to be underground in a tower, but I'm not in need to fear because I'm an Endermage, so wasn't very scared of where he was, if he was going to be above land, if he was going to be a berserker. I wouldn't really care. I have the huge advantage with all my potions and armor from the feast. And I realize that he's around me here underground. And I find him right here, and it's over. He has no armor after all this time in the game, and he had no chance at all. Hope you liked the video, and if you do, hit the like and subscribe button. And if you see me in game, say hi. Blake Callahan out.